Henry Preacher Blackwell stared over the scope of his Winchester rifle and hiccuped. He blinked his only eye several times, spat a stream of tobacco juice from his pursed lips, and leaned back to the scope. He used to be a Baptist preacher before the Civil War, but once he saw the blood spilled, he lost his faith. He never carried a Bible anymore, only ammo. The sand that tickled his white, scraggly beard made him sneeze. He held it in and farted. Flash bellied up to the bar and eyed a prostitute leaning against a card table, nearest a burly card dealer, opposite the raggedy bar top. The bartender walked over and glared at the guys. "What do you want?" His eyes landed on Joe. "Don't serve his kind in my saloon." Joe bristled as he slid his palm to a tomahawk on his belt line. Lucius gripped Joe's fingers and shook his head. Joe glared at the barkeep for a few tense moments, then withdrew his hand. Flash, however, gripped the bartender by the throat and lifted him off his feet.
What was that, partner?"
The bartender gasped as the spit flew from his mouth. Flash dragged him over the bar top, his black boots sliding across it. Flash let him out of his iron grip and leaned down nose to nose with the man. He thumped his index finger on his chest.
"I'm sorry,"
Flash said, rubbing his index finger in his ear.
"I missed that statement."
The barkeep glanced at his shoes, turned left, and walked back behind the bar. Lucius gave Flash a head nod at the prostitute.
"Go get some pussy. We'll be right here when you get back, Flash."
Flash kept his cool gaze on the man as he walked around behind the bar. After another few moments of staring at him, Flash spat a stream of tobacco juice on the man's shirt, then walked off. He swept the prostitute off her feet, tossed her over his shoulder, smacked her ass cheeks, and went to a room by the bar. After a few minutes, Lucius and Joe heard the headboard slamming into the wall near them. The boards creaked and groaned for a few more minutes with loud screams about a huge dick, until the wall gave way into the bar room with a loud burst. Flash never missed a beat as the bed and the woman slid under him off the box springs. He pumped away to the woman's screams, arms planted behind her shoulders. He never even glanced up. Everyone stood in shock until Flash let out an enormous fart as he came with a loud roar, his leg twitching under his kilt. Blue Guns burst out laughing. Then Joe and Lucius, as the pair watched a half-naked Flash help the woman up, give her a $5 bill, and smooth his kilt out. Flash strode past them, belted a shocked bartender in the jaw, and snatched 3 bottles of whiskey from the bar top as he passed.